All right. What's up, team? This is Ruben from TGE. And in today's video, I wanted to share with you a personal trade that I took and TGE Max members took as well too. It was a SPY trade. I just want to break down the trade, how we did it. We took a 0 DTE and a 1 DTE. The way this happened was we took two trades and pretty much netted about a total of 65%, 60 to 65% return on both trades because some runners got hit with a trading stop loss and so on. Okay, so I said, hey friend, I want to break down a SPY trade that turned out to be a great opportunity for puts. Even after Wednesday's massive run up, which today is Wednesday, I don't know when I'm going to post this email. So this will be sent out later, but I'm going to be posting this video up later too. So today we have a massive run up anyways. We were up all the way to 599 and right now we are 595 again. So even after the massive run up, the goal here is to show you exactly how I approached the trade, what contracts I picked, and why understanding the key levels made all the difference, okay? And essentially, when we're trading inside TGE Max, the trades are really simple. Like, yes, we know very advanced concepts and we know how this works and why it works this way, but we're not trying to overcomplicate our trade. When we're in the trading floor, okay. The same thing. Like, I play a lot of sports. Yes, I know a lot of advanced stuff about soccer, this and that, but like I'm not doing fancy footwork in soccer. It's very simple, very basic and vanilla, and that's the most efficient way to move the ball around and then score a goal. So it's great to do no advanced stuff and know it, and maybe it could be put to practice every now and then, but you want to keep the trades really simple. Okay, so the first thing I always do on these trades is that I always check Gacktron levels. Okay, and so when I go to Gacktron, I just select this tool right here. This is our application, and I'm looking at the Gacktron levels that are available to us. I'm looking at the total net gamma exposure. What's the max reward? What's the max pain? Where's N trans level? Where's P trans level? And then I'm also checking another thing here, which is the expected move. Okay, the expected move is every ticker moves. They have a move. They have an expected move based on implied volatility, based on the Greeks and all the option premiums. That's all baked into the ask price and the bid price, okay? Because that's what's all those Greeks, they amplify that. So it's pretty much baked in there. And so we grab the option premium and we do this math. Gastron does this math and it tells us, hey, for today, we have about, as of right now, when this snapshot was taken, we have about a $3.63 move to the upside and to the downside. Okay, great. I mark those levels on my chart. Okay. I also do that for weeklies and quarterly movements because they're very, very important. I need to have price targets, not just targets, but realistic price targets. Okay. So Gacktron does all that math for us. All right, let's go back. Okay, so same thing. Since I was looking for a day trade, I need to answer these questions. Wait, I need to answer two questions. Like, what's my expected daily move? Which at the time I marked it here. I might have removed it, but it was pretty much around 395 something. I gotta look for that. Why I deleted that. And so, what does the gamma exposure tell us about the playing field? So again, I just showed you that. And I noticed that at the time we were hovering just above entrance level, but there were signs of exhaustion from the buyers. There was a lot of wicks at the top of the charts, kind of signaling, hey, there is a lot of selling pressure coming in, and now a lot of buyers are able to keep the price above these levels. And I'll show you here in the charts. Buyers were fading, so this was my signal to look for a short. Now, you see how it's like wick, 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 wick. Now, I took my trade around this time frame right here, just as we were going lower. And in this trade, I entered 599 XP. I need to write that. X. It was a XSP put. This is the mini future. Not the mini future. The mini SPX index. Okay, so I like SPX, but not everybody can afford SPX. SPX is wild too sometimes. So We like XPS too. You get the same like tax benefits. It moves just like SPX, so it's all good. Just not as much liquid as like Spire SPX. But we got 0DT. They're still pretty good. And despite price action still being above entrance level, which that's not a very clear signal, okay? Anytime we take trades inside TGE Max, we want price to be either above P trends or below entrance. We need that clear confirmation. But we're not perfect, right? So, but the lack of volume and clear exhaustion made it worth the shot. So that's the thing that I like. Buyers were slowing down, and we were not too far away from the entrance level. So I was like, great, we could take a shot real quick at entrance level as like the price target, and then we're gonna or as the strike, and then if we can go lower, that would be great because then we can hit max pain, maybe. Um, okay, so the key lesson here is that not all setups will be textbook perfect, and that's true. It's not always perfect. You just have to learn to adapt and react, not just quick fast enough, but also right. Because if you react wrongly, it can cost you money. But when multiple factors align, like weakening buying pressure and no volume support, like for higher prices, it's worth considering a calculated risk. So that's what it was. It wasn't a gamble. It wasn't in hopes. It was a calculated risk. I had all the stop loss parameters set in place in case it didn't go my way. And that's it, right? You just execute the trade and the plan. After taking profits, okay, so that trade was successful. I believe this was 599 put 0 DTE. Let me see. Yeah, it was right here. Okay, so this was a 45% return when we took majority of the profits, and then after that, I think a lot of the runners just got trailed out because if we saw price here, like it bounced, we touched entrance level, which this is where we took a lot of our profits on our 0 DT, and then started to bounce up. So then I got stopped out. Okay, then we took, after taking the profits, I saw a break below entrance level and took a second trade. Okay, so that's where the XSP 1DT comes into play. Okay, I took an XSP trade for 598 put 1DT with the expected move point to hit 595, 596 range, and then target the next key level for additional 32% return. Total net profit was around 65-70% return. I didn't hold the full position because I just didn't want to be in the trade anymore. I was done with it, and so it was around this level right here where we took our profits and I called it a day. All those trades put together was about 65-70% return. Okay, so that was really good, right? And you can see here why it's so important. Once we go below this level, or typically P trends if we go above it, but in this case, N trends, it's just a falling knife. Most of the time, it's a falling knife. And then you want to start looking in Gextron, like where is max pain and where are other areas of interest, like for example, 590, 585, 580, so on and so on. So you can see what are the key levels. That's all we're playing. We're just playing key levels, right? We're letting Gextron do all the heavy lifting. Let it do all the complex math and all the math models and the Black-Scholes model and all that good stuff. Just show us what we need to know about when it comes to trading. All right. So instead of overcomplicating it, I stuck to the levels and let the price action confirm my trade, right? Gextron's gamma decay heat map helped me pick the best contracts by showing the highest gamma strikes where delta would move the fastest. Okay, so there's a feature here it's in beta mode with Gextron. It's called gamma decay. And essentially what we're trying to find is that it shows me here. Let me see if I can pull this to the side. You see how there's like different colors? There's like maybe 5 colors that this heat map shows you, and it's not the most ideal because it's so cluttered up. But essentially, what we're going to be doing is Gactron shows me a blue box, green box, yellow, orange, and red, right? And so as it gets warmer into the heat map, that says that there is high gamma levels. Blue is negative gamma levels. Um, Yeah, green is about stable, yellow is low, orange is medium, and so on, right? Red is high. And so the reason this is really important, it doesn't mean that blue or red is better than blue and blue is better than yellow. It has nothing to do with that, okay? Each color represents has its own job, right? You pick the right strike and the right expiration for the right job. For example, blue represents uh, a great hedging strike and expiration. Green is for stable gamma levels, so things should run smoothly. There's none of this like risky, unexpected stuff. So that's really good for like swing trading short term. Like maybe what we like to do is 60 to 90 days out. Then you have yellow, which is a little bit low gamma levels. Medium is now you're getting a little bit more intensified on the gamma, and then you have red. And red is really better for like day trades. So when I was looking for a strike, I'm looking for the red boxes here. Like where here can I pick a good contract that's gonna give me the fastest delta exposure so I can just get in and get out, right? That's what I wanted. Okay, so each box has it's you use the right, what is it, the right tool for the right job, right? So like it's not that one color is better than the other. Each one's for different use cases. Okay, that's what Gextron is telling us. So high gamma equals faster delta acceleration, which that's what that means, but it also comes with risk. Okay, but it means quicker profits. Okay, so when you're right on the direction, you're going to get very fast profits. Better trade selection, right? It reduces overtrade and emotional mistakes. So I am picking the right contracts at this point. Like I'm letting Gextron do all the heavy lifting, right? It's like, tell me what the best contracts that I want to pick for, right? And then a clear risk to reward framework, right? Control execution. And then again, the key to these trades is just precision. It's not to be guessing. It's not to be guessing. I think it's going to be here and I think it's going to be there. It's about levels, momentum, and just do your analysis on gamma, do your analysis on expected move, do your analysis on uh, different gamma decays, right? All these things create a thesis and then you just execute. And then I just said, P.S. If you're tired of leaving money on the table, feel free to book a call to use Gextron. It's a 15-minute demo or a 30-minute demo, and there's going to be a link at the bottom, okay? And there's another video here that you can watch too on how to swing trade with a small account. But yeah, I'll put all those links at the bottom, and then that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments section down below. Peace.